Welcome to Crotoni Entertainment. I'm Chris.
I'm Bree.
And I love you, you love me, something, something Barney theme song. We're painting a Kurgozar from Freeblades.
You don't know the Barney theme song?
I do not know the Barney theme
my
song.
God.
I'm not ashamed of that. So anyway, we're painting this cool Kurgozar from Freeblades by DGS Games.
It's Dinosaur.
It is. It's one of their newest releases. I think it's actually the second wave of them because the first wave of them sold out almost instantly, and for some reason, nobody put one aside for me, even though I'm the Needs More Dinosaur guy.
I mean,
apparently my local celebrity status that only exists inside my head did not pull enough weight for somebody to be like, we'll put some aside, especially for Chris.
Because we knew that he was going to need multiple of said dinosaur.
So now I'm making a free video advertising for DGS Games and how great this freaking model is. This is amazing. Look at this model. This is great. We're painting him like
purple.
No, we're painting him like Barney the Dinosaur because this had to be done. One day I'll do a Freeblades miniature showcase. I promised somebody like 9 months ago that I would do a Star Wars Legion showcase of my painted minis.
Yes, you did.
We should do that. That's an easy video.
Yeah, it would actually require, though, you clean off the table.
Anyway, we're painting Barney the Dinosaur. I had some struggles with this miniature because he's so big. It was really hard to get him into frame. But you see what I did? He's actually not on a base. He is a plastic mini. Put him together, and I didn't put him on a base. I blue tacked him to the Citadel anal beads here.
Don't say it like that. That's absolutely going to get us demonetized.
We're not monetized. We never will be.
But if we were gonna be, we won't now.
So we're using the Citadel anal beads that have little grabbers here, that have the little nipple clamps.
Oh, Jesus, Jones. Don't let the kids listen to this one, everyone.
And we're using that to say, if you let kids listen to this anyway, you're a bad parent. I'm a bad parent for letting my kid on this sometimes. So anyway, we're starting with a thick coat of what Vallejo calls its dark blue. It's really kind of like a royal purple.
Yeah.
Then we're going on to the Hex Lichen from Vallejo. Mostly using the Vallejos here because they were the closest paints at hand, and we've established that Chris is really lazy.
I mean, that is the number one.
So just a solid coat of that everywhere that Barney the Dinosaur would be purple, and then we're doing a first dry brush of a lighter purple to kind of continue our theme. Now, this is not the first time I've done something like this. I actually have snakes for Freeblades. There's a faction that has some giant snakes called Viperons.
Yep.
And I painted one of them like an actual cool-looking cobra snake, because it looks like a giant cobra. The other one I painted like Arbok from Pokemon. So this is not the first time I've done this.
Nope.
And I purchased 2 of this dinosaur for several reasons. One, I want to do it. Oh, no.
What'd you do?
Transitions.
Oh, dang it.
Which, through the magic of editing, we now have.
Ooh.
This is the most editing I do.
Yeah, that's legit.
I literally just take different clips when I paint, and I put them together, and I speed them up a lot, and then we talk to them.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Because this is simple dry brushing. You should hopefully have an idea of simple dry brushing. If you don't, take a broad bristled brush and put some paint on it, wipe most of the paint off.
You say that again 5 times fast.
That again 5 times fast.
Oh, you're
Son of a gun.
The worst.
So here's another lighter purple. This one I got a long time ago. It's a Vallejo. It's called Blue Violet. You can use any lighter purple you want. The colors really don't matter here. You can use this same technique to paint your Kurgozar or any giant monster dinosaur that you want with any colors that you want.
To make look like Barney.
Yeah, you're just going to start with your darkest color, and you're going to work up to progressively lighter shades until you get to the final result you want. And I am just dry brushing. There's enough texture on this miniature that I can do.
You.
I know. What is that?
Why?
Anyway, there's enough texture on this miniature that I can go. You're interrupting the very professional recording we're doing here.
Not when you say miniature like that.
This is not okay. So anyway, we've got our Barney the Dinosaur looking dude here, and we've got our Vallejo game color dark green. This is from the new Vallejo game set that you got me for Christmas.
It is.
So I'm painting all of the ridges on the back of our Kurgozar, which kind of looks like a sick Allosaurus. Well, not like sick like ill, but sick like 90s slang Allosaurus. Was sick 90s slang?
Yeah, I know, but you could just say like a cool Allosaurus. Like
Nah. If you're in the Boston area, he's wicked.
He's wicked cool.
He's wicked awesome.
Yeah, he's a wicked awesome.
Wicked awesome. And if you're in Tim Hortons, he's a small coffee. I don't know. I don't know anything about Tim Hortons. I don't know anything about Canada except that Tim Hortons is a thing.
Everything Chris knows about Canada, he learned from like Canadian Bacon and
Canadian Bacon's a wonderful movie. It's probably offensive to all Canadians, but it's wicked funny if you're in the Boston area.
Oh, we got a yellow?
Yeah, well, I got this leather brown that I'm gonna paint his claws in. So the Kurgozar is cool. He counts as 2 hero selections in a Freeblades free band. And your typical 250 point Freeblades free band, you get 4 hero selections you can take, and this guy counts as 2. I do want to run a list that's a Packmaster upgraded to be a leader, who's kind of like, he's a dude who, first off, he has critical abs.
He does have critical abs.
And he's also kind of in charge of war beasts, and obviously these guys would be war beasts.
He's
and
Chris Pratt from Jurassic World.
I don't want him to be associated with Chris Pratt.
I mean, but he's that character from Jurassic World.
No, it's okay. He's not. Anyway, I want to do a list that's a Packmaster, 2 of these guys, and then as many Vezerin, which imagine like little Velociraptor dudes as possible. It's a terrible list. It's a terrible game idea.
Absolutely,
everything's war beasts.
Only time I win.
Everything is war beasts. You're not going to be winning on objective or anything. It's just going to be really funny.
Yeah.
So and you don't even have a wizard, but I definitely want to do it. Anyway, Freeblades, super fun game. We've talked about it before. DGSgames.com. You can buy your rulebook for $10. It is a true living rulebook. If you purchase your rulebook for $10, every other update for the remainder of eternity, or at least as long as DGS Games exists, is going to be a completely free update to you. They just came out with their 22-1 update, which has some nice clarifications and changes that make the game more interesting, like weather conditions popping in. And after we painted all our scales and our belly green, like Barney the Dinosaur here, we were letting that dry while we did the claws. We're taking a lighter green. In this case, it's Vallejo Intermediate Green, and we are just dry brushing this on here. See, we're not putting a lot of effort into this miniature.
Because we know we're making it look like Barney the Dinosaur?
What's wrong with Barney the Dinosaur? Well, okay, I'm not a fan of Barney the Dinosaur personally, but what's wrong with seeing a giant dinosaur and being like, this is a war game? Clearly, I want my giant dinosaur to look like Barney the Dinosaur.
You want him to come out and be like, hi, friends. Let's all learn about sharing today.
Let me give you a murder hug. So anyway, these guys actually have a lot of strength. And the other cool thing about Freeblades is there's a lot of, and I mentioned this previously, there's a lot of scenarios that aren't necessarily truly die-hard, one-on-one, nothing interesting is going on sort of scenarios like a lot of games will have in there. There are scenarios like beast hunts and whatnot where you can actually take Kurgozars even if they don't belong in your faction, and Kurgozars can be the beasts that you're attempting to hunt in a beast hunt scenario, and they are quite strong, so they'll be a challenging hunt.
Yes, it is.
And those scenarios can be played competitively or they can be played cooperatively. And you can also there's a lot.
Play like complete dicks and end up turning on each other.
There's Freeblades Encounters, which is cooperative. You can play it with standard free brands, which will be cooperative. You can do it as competition. You're seeing who drops the dinosaur first, but you can be attacking each other at the same time like we always do. We're really bad at playing scenarios like Beast Hunt because all we do is start attacking each other and just let the beast run amok. I think the next time we play, we should play it as a cooperative thing.
I would like to point out.
No, don't point it out. I'm going to point out that we're using light green now in a dry brush, and it's you. You're the one who provokes it.
But by what? Being there?
So, funny gaming story. This one time, I don't know if we told this story.
We have not.
My primary faction in Freeblades is called the Traazorites, and the Traazorites are the ones who have the Kurgozar. They are basically Romans with dinosaurs. And their whole shtick, lore-wise, and honestly, I'm not as deep into the Freeblades lore as I probably could and should be, especially considering I'm one of their world builder patrons.
Yeah.
The thing that honestly keeps me out of the lore is I don't like that the Traazorites are a society that women are deeply oppressed.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It bothers me, and it prevents me from getting into most of the lore of the game. I'm going to post this on the Freeblades Facebook. I'm going to get backlash for this comment. It just bothers me. I can't get behind a lot of the lore because of it, but I really enjoy the game and I enjoy the miniature, so I'm going to keep playing it. I'm going to keep telling people that's a great game. But anyway, I play Traazorites as my primary because I love Romans and I love dinosaurs, and I got this fluorescent green here. We're going to just do a little
final highlight there.
A little nipple of this. That's a measurement.
It's not.
A nipple is a measurement.
Nope, it's not.
If a thimble can be a measurement, a nipple can be a measurement.
No, they are two very different things.
Google nipple measurements, rule 34.
No, don't do that.
Anyway, and Bree primarily plays a faction called the Eclipse Sisterhood, which is basically
all the women who escaped the Traazorites.
a woman faction that's fighting against the Traazorites in their own lands and whatnot. And this is really bad. We were playing a game on International Women's Day one time, and I don't know what happened, but apparently
my dice turned on me.
Your dice turned on you, and mine came alive, and some things happened, and like 3/4 of your free band just ran off the table. Panicking from my free band attacking them, and I felt really bad, and it's been an ongoing joke in our gaming group that anytime Bree is playing her sisterhood and things go poorly, we just go, Happy International Women's Day. Anyway, we grabbed our dead white here. Oh no, we grabbed our dead white and our was that bone white or whatever the heck they call that. Any bone color will do. And see, this is where the giant things kind of get in my way here. Any bone color will do, and we're just doing some light highlights on the claws. We're leaving a little bit of leather brown visible. The dead white was to do the eyes on this guy. But yeah, Freeblades had some epic games. I mean, I've done some custom scenarios for Freeblades with some of the people we play with.
You wrote a scenario for
I did. That's what I'm talking about. The custom scenario. We did a Halloween scenario where we had 2 boards going on, and there was a bunch of undead in a labyrinth underneath the table, and there was multiple points on the table you could enter into this sewer system, and the goal was to get down there, and I think it was to grab the treasure or something, but I had it guarded by some nasty stuff, and then to get back out. So you'd have people on the top side, like if you were like a cavalry model, you couldn't go down into the sewers and whatnot, but you'd have people on the top side and people on the bottom side, and you're fighting your way in, you're fighting your way out. It was a fun scenario, and there's a lot of flexibility in the game. I think it's up to like 28 scenarios in the actual rulebook now. And I mean, the only one that's boring is at this point for me is Skirmish, because it's the only one without any special rules, but still not a bad scenario. Anyway, check out Freeblades, DGSgames.com. Tell them I sent you, and it'll get you absolutely no benefits.
Except them going, oh, you listen to that guy?
Buy more dinosaurs. Buy as many dinosaurs as you can from them. I bought 2 of these Kurgozars. If I can find a fiscal excuse, I will probably buy more because it's so miniature. I have so many Vezerin too, the little Velociraptor.
Oh,
guys.
yeah. No, we've got like a whole little pack
I
of
have
them.
so many. It's absurd. And I'm rebasing all my Traazorites now.
Because now you can print bases that you like.
Now I have a 3D printer. And I didn't dislike the bases we used before. We got them from a specialty shop, and I've used them all up.
Yeah.
So rather than doing what a normal person does and just making like a couple bases that are a little... By the way, I found 2 bases that would fit these guys after I did all this.
Of course you did.
So anyway, I glued him to a base here. I'm not going to talk about the base too much. I 3D printed this. I can do a video on painting bases like this if anybody wants me to. The most of the sand work is done like the Hero Quest Gargoyle that we did.
Yeah.
We do it, dot little pupils with some Abaddon Black. And then we'll paint the rim of the base with that. And now we've got a Kurgozar ready to go to battle for our Traazorite faction, Barney the Dinosaur. Going to hug you to death. Check out DGSgames.com. Check out Freeblades. We're going to start doing some Discord hangouts on the channel.
We are?
Yeah, we are.
We'll talk. Good to know.
There's no real details now, but on our Discord, link in the description below, we're going to start doing some hangouts. Probably on like Monday nights, we'll do like an hour or so hangout if anyone wants to come chill with us and talk about Tim Hortons and things that are wicked awesome and Rule 34.
Nope,
we'll be
none
there
of
for
those
all
things.
that. But in the meantime, like and subscribe for more content. Hit the bell button for notifications. We do hope to be doing more of these painting Freeblades. Maybe it'll be a regular series one day. Who knows? Thank you for watching, guys.
Bye!